All right, welcome to my YouTube channel. So A Square Maths Made Easy Academy. Now, in my previous video, integration by substitution, I was able to discuss linear function. And today we're going to be considering the product function. I said there are three in number by substitution word method. We have linear function, and the second one is product function, and the third one is quotient word function. So we'll be considering product word function. Well, let us look at this question. Now watch this. The question says, evaluate integral of 5x squared, bracket 1 plus 2x to power 3, close bracket, all raised to power 8 under what dx. Now, this kind of integration is called what? Product. Why is it called product? Is because the first one is multiplying with the second one. And the second one as well, the power is raised to what? 8. So it's called a product word function. Now, the first thing we are going to do is to assume or to know whether it can go by substitution word method. Then how? I want you to watch. First and foremost, I'm going to use what we call shortcut word method. Oh yeah, observe this. How do we know if? Now I want you to observe. The first thing you are going to do is to differentiate the base. What did I say? Differentiate what? The base. Now how do you differentiate the base? Just say all over. Are you there? This is the base. The second one is what you are to differentiate. And it is 1 plus 2x raised to the power of what? 3. Forget about this power 8 first. Now if I'm to differentiate, this one is a constant. Throw it away or 0. Now differentiate 2x raised to power 3. Go to the main differentiation approach. The law says use the power to multiply what? The base. Now 3 times 2 will give us 6. 6 what? X. All raised to power 3. Introduce minus 1. And when you introduce minus 1, 3 minus 1 will give you what? 2. Are you with me now? Now can you see that the variable here at the denominator is x squared? And the variable here, the numerator, is also what? S squared. Can you see that S squared will vanish what? S squared. It is by substitution what? Method. Are you with me? Now, have it been that here is to power 3 and this one is now 2, so it cannot go by substitution. I said if here is power 3 and here is what? 2, it cannot go by what? Substitution, because as you cancel here and here, x will still remain. But x here has vanished. So can you see we have gotten the answer already? So what I'm going to do now is to now write those questions that are left. They are 5 brackets. Are you with me? We have 1 plus what? 2x, all raised to the power of what? 3. Close the bracket. Then raised to the power of what? 8. According to integration formula, introduce plus 1. So we now move to the denominator all over. So what is called here is what? 6. Still open the bracket and bring down the power down to the denominator. I will now say 8 plus 1, close the bracket. Finally, plus what? C, because it is what? Indefinite integration. Now, if I continue, I'll be having 5 bracket 1 plus 2 what? X raised to the power of what? 3. Are you there? Now, 8 plus 1 will give you what? 9. Then all over. 8 plus 1 is also what? 9. And 9 times 6 will give you 54. We give you what? 54. Then plus what? C. And that is the final what? Answer. Let us observe it now in the option. Oh, wonderful. The option is option what? A. I have 5. I have this. The power is 9. And the denominator is what? 54. So this is called shortcuts. That is the easiest way of solving this kind of question, which is by product word function. Now, for the clarity, let us use the integration by substitution word method to solve it. We are watch. I'm using integration by what? Substitution word method. So we get the question again. Integral of what? 5x squared, open bracket, 1 plus 2x, all to the power of 3, raised to power 8 under what? Dx. Now it's just the same approach. So what we are going to do is to consider the one inside the bracket as what? U. We now say let U be equal to 1 plus 2x all to the power of what? 3. Then differentiate U with respect to what? X. It will give you du over what? Dx. Then we move. 1 is a constant, is 0, throw it away. Then differentiate 2x to power 3. Remember differentiation, 3 times 2 will give you what? 6. 6 what? X raised to power 3 minus 1, which implies that what? Du all over dx is what? 6x. 3 minus 1 will give you what? 2. What is our aim? Is to make the x subject of the formula. Call this over what? 1. So if I now cross this to this, I'll be having 6x squared dx. Are you there? Then equal to what? Du. I can freely make the x subject. So which means the x is now du all over 6 what? X squared. How? I divided by 6x squared, both left and what? Right. So if we have gotten the value of what? Dx, I will now go back to the question and substitute. So what is the question? 5x raised to power 2, bracket 1 plus what? 2x raised to power what? 3, close bracket, raised to the power of 8 what? Dx. Well, let us substitute now so that we have integral of what? 5x squared. Oh yeah. What is this particular expression? We consider it as what? U. Then raised to the power of what? 8. Then remove the x. This is already the x. The x is what? Du all over 6x squared. Can you see that x squared down will cancel x squared up? So what remains now is to factor 5 and what? 6. So that we have 5 all over what? 6. Left with integral is what? U raised to the power of 8 du. Then freely we can integrate this so that we have 5 over what? 6. U. Then what do you do to the power? Add plus what? 1. Then watch me. Then all over, we still have 8 plus what? 1. Bring the power down to the denominator, close the bracket, then introduce an arbitrary constant, which is plus what? C. Then if you move ahead, you'll be given 5, you'll be having 5 over what? 6. Then open the bracket, substitute for what? U. What's the value of U? Look up. The value of U is what? 1 plus 2x raised to power 3. Are you there? Then close the bracket, raised to power 8 plus 1 will give you what? 9. Then all over what? 9 again, because 8 plus 1 is also what? 9. Then close the bracket plus what? C. Finally, what is the answer? This is now 5. Are you with me? Then I have with me bracket what? 1 plus 2x all raised to power 3. Close the bracket. Raised to the power of 9 all over 6 times 9 will give you what? 54. Then plus what? C. That is the same thing using shortcut method. Because we tried shortcut, we got it. And we use the normal substitution method, we equally what? Got it. Hope you are satisfied with the solution. Now don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to share. And don't forget to comment. Thank you.